Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Elliott Sadler's black and white Daytona Duel raced version from 2004. As always, take a quick look at the box. As you can see, this has some very nice box artwork. You got a picture of Sadler with the trophy right there, as well as the car passing the finish line. Action Collectibles raced version, M&Ms Racing Team, Robert Yates Racing. Down the side, you have a picture of Sadler holding up the trophy in the same photo of the car passing the finish line. Elliott Sadler's signature raced version, M&Ms. Boy, do I feel bad if somebody actually paid $75 for this car at some point. On this side, you got a picture of Sadler holding up fingers. It's kind of cool. There's different photos of Sadler on each car, or each side, but the car is the same on each side. They made a total of 2,772 of these things. 2004. And there is the underside of the box with the copyright if you want to see that. Here is the car itself. This, of course, does come with a little thing. Back before they were giving Race 1 stack cars, they oftentimes gave pieces of the tire off the car. It's kind of nice. I don't think they really gave tires to many cars. The last time I can legitimately remember giving them a piece of tire with a diecast was 2007 or 8. 2007, I remember Logano's Busch East Championship car came with a piece of tire, and then like 2008, there was like some random like re-releases that had a piece of tire and a little medallion. That's the last time I can honestly remember them doing anything like this, but on race ones they used to do stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, let's get down to the car itself. If for some reason you don't remember this car, this was part of M&M's Where's the Color campaign. So they basically took their regular car and just sucked all the color out of it. It's honestly hard to find much evidence of this like program even being a thing anymore. Like, I tried to Google it and it was hard to even bring anything up. You can find some of the old commercials on YouTube still. There's a really funny Wizard of Oz commercial. But for Daytona, and I believe a couple other times during the season, they ran this car that was like the regular car, just completely blacked out. Honestly, really kind of fun. The clean diecast doesn't have any of the bright orange tape, which is kind of accurate to like the practice version of the car, but by the time it actually raced in any of the races, it had the orange tape. It is worth pointing out that you could probably tell in the box too, but like every photo I find of this car, the numbers are the exact same color as this neon orange for like the tape. They're not red. The clean version has red numbers, but I feel like that's something that the like Action missed back in the day. That's just worth pointing out. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors and such. On the hood, you have M&Ms. Got Ford Taurus number 38. Down the side, you got M&M's brand. You got Pedigree and Ray Bestis brakes. I believe that's green right there. Got Mac Tools UPS, Shell Rotella, and Loctite on the C post. On the B post, you have Coca-Cola, Ford Racing, Autolite, Kudos, Snickers, and Combos. Got your regular contingencies and such up front. On the back, you have yellow holding the M&M out. Number 38, Robert Yates Racing and Ford. Got Pedigree on the deck lid. And got the same stuff down the other side. Of course, you have red as well as Starburst right there. Let's take a look under the hood. So you have a black and white photo of M&M on the other side of the hood too. That's funny that they were smart enough to even do that in the black and white color. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid. You got your typical fuel cell and such back there. Obviously no roof flaps. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. This is a raced version, so they didn't give it the sticker tires. I mean, as far as race versions go, this is definitely not a very exciting one. This is more just getting the most accurate version of the paint scheme, which because of the number thing, it's really not accurate, but said it does have the tape, and it does have a few little marks and scuffs and stuff. Like, you can see some dirt on the tape right there. If you look really closely, you can see some mud and, like, rubber buildup in the paint on the hood. Just have a little, like, I guess those are windshield tear-offs or whatever in the middle side of the windshield. But other than that, it is a very clean car. It does, of course, have tire markings, but this was back in the early days of race versions, so this is before they were, like, just, you know, taking photos of every inch of the car and recreating it. It's more just, like, noticing anything major like that. Like, you can see some more dirt on the back bumper there. I don't know exactly what the process was back in the day for making race versions, but it was definitely, you know, a lot more simplified than it is now. just a cool paint scheme overall. Like I said, this is more just getting it for the paint scheme itself, because especially having the 2004 primary and this next to each other just makes a cool set. Kyle, of course, did race the 2004 primary as his Darlington throwback this year. Would be fun if he ran this at some point, but I'm sure M&Ms doesn't want to probably go back to this at any point. If you want this car, there's a, bunch of different ways to get it. There's just like a regular clean one. There's like the Nextel dealer welcome Nextel clean one. Then there's this one. So you have your choices. This is technically the most accurate version of it, even though this is partially still inaccurate. It's funny. Somebody on my Instagram reminded me I never reviewed this car. Back a few months ago, I posted a photo of like some of the cars I gotten over the past month, and I was like, which car do you want to see me review first? This was one of them, and I just never reviewed it after that. So, to that person, here you go. I finally reviewed it. Of course, I have this car. It's, I have an M&Ms collection if you, for some reason, don't know that. So, that includes all M&M cars. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Elliott Sadler's Black and White M&Ms Daytona Duel win. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.